Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. How's that? What is this screeching? Is there sound now? Only I can mess this up with sound. Awesome. Okay. I'm not touching anything. Oh, fun technology. It really does make you want a day drink. Okay, so on to why we're here. In and out. Okay. Let me see what I can do. It maybe my air conditioner's getting ready to kick off right now, so it might be that. Okay. I'm going to just keep trying here. It's good now. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, so now that's the why we're here. We are going to be spotlighting Erin's company, My Pretty Things. And I got to meet uh, okay. Sorry, guys. My daughter just came in. Okay, so on to My Pretty Things. I got to meet Erin in Nashville. And you guys probably didn't hear this when I was doing the intro because, you know, I'm talking to myself. But I got to meet Erin in Nashville, and that was my very first craft retreat in person in a long time. And I really had never met anybody in person. Um, and it was just me. I didn't take any crafty friends with me. So I was a little nervous, but they were all, Erin and her team were so welcoming. And then I also got to, hang out with Amanda and them. So that was, it was a lot of fun. Like, if you've not gone to any of the retreats, especially the ones in Nashville, you guys need to go. It was a blast. I am going to show you guys on her website, which keeps scrolling, um, the in-person classes, workshops, and events. So the next one is in 2027, and that is the Nashville Craft Retreat, and it's the Secret Garden. The last one was Nash Vegas. I always mess that up. Well, no, I know we did, Irene. I mean, in Tennessee. In Tennessee, we met up. So let me fix this here. I had to bring my tablet out so I can actually see my screens because I'm not fancy with cameras and stuff. Oh my gosh. Yes, it was really nice meeting you too, Laura. See, my daughter let my dog in, and now she left, so now she's losing her mind. We let her out. Now, they're usually not this chaotic. So the craft retreat was a lot of fun. And like I said, if you guys have never been to it, it is worth the trip. I had a lot of fun. I got to meet so many people. The classes were fantastic. And like, I'm not just, if you guys know me, I'm not just saying that. Like, if it wasn't, I gave my thoughts on the Simon Says Stamp event, and there was that. So if I did not enjoy myself, I would not be talking about it. So there is the Secret Garden is the theme, and Erin is in the chat with us. So at Everyday Expressions, that's Erin. You should go to Nashville, Jason. It really was a lot of fun. It was hot, but it was a lot of fun. And the classes were great. Like I keep forgetting that my face is here. I usually don't show myself on camera. So that one is it's a $75 non-refundable registration. But let me tell you guys, it is totally worth it. Like, just having to be able to get all the kits, and I showed you guys in another video. Yeah, see, you can come and hang out with me and Erin and Amanda and Laura. It's a lot of fun, Irene. I really enjoyed myself, and I am not a people person, especially when I'm by myself. I mean, my hubby was there, but he doesn't craft. So, but it was, I mean, we didn't get our kits until, I believe, the day of our classes. And, most of you guys know, I left the day early, and Erin was so accommodating and gave me my kit for that class that I had to miss, because we had to leave because my daughter was in her accident. But even still, everybody was so fantastic. Okay, Erin said registration is open, but 3/4 full already. Pop that bad boy on the screen. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys would have a lot of fun, Jason. Like, I think you and Angie would have a blast. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. And she's doing great after the accident. I mean, not great, but we've got her managed pretty well. So, but that's $75. That's your placeholder for the retreat. And then let me go back. And then there's the virtual Scandinavian Christmas retreat. And I had to practice saying that 3 times so that I did not, mess that up. But this is the kit. And correct me if I'm wrong, Erin, if it's not. But this is the kit for the virtual Scandinavian retreat. Let's see, I'm going to pull myself off here real quick. You guys know what I mean. Okay, just kidding. I could not do it without, we'll do this. Okay, so yes, this is this virtual Scandinavian Christmas retreat, which you guys can see, like, that's a pretty massive retreat kit. I know some companies don't give you as much when you do the virtual, but there's so many things that you can use, not even just for Christmas, but all year round. So that is the virtual one. And then let's see here. kit. We just... Awesome. Yeah, her new snaps. I can't wait to get my hands on those bad boys because I have the old ones. So that is the virtual. And then we have... So it's not just card making. Like I noticed as I was going through her site before I even found any of this, I just went through the site and it just kind of called to me. So I just signed myself up and was so glad that I was able to go. So let's see. So that's the Scandinavian. And then we have the crop. Now, I'm not familiar with the crop because I did the retreat, but it gives you all the information on the site of what you're getting for that. And then let me go back one more. And then there's a September and November fall crop. So this is what you get for that crop. And I need to become more familiar with it. Yeah, you got to go. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it really is a good time all around. So not only did, let me see if I can put that down. Not only was the retreat a lot of fun, it really got you out of your comfort zone with people that you probably have never met before in your entire life, like me. Like I went down for a couple of the it was Bunko, which I've never played in my entire life, even though Irene is probably like a master at it. But nobody treated you any differently. Like everybody, you were in the group. Okay, let me pop that up there so everybody can see it. Yeah, I knew as soon as I said that, Irene, you would be on top of that. But each day there was something fun. And then, there was a ton of prizes. The silent auction, which went to Dolly Parton's. Oh my gosh. I may need some help with this one, Erin. Where you donated the money to that organization. Yeah, I mean, I did. I met a lot of people. I met people that were actually from Ohio that I had never even knew were from Ohio, that weren't that far from me. I mean, you just gotta go. But it was a lot of fun. So you have November and then you have September. And they're very easily found on her website, which I have it running across the screen right now, along with a coupon code that Erin has so generously done for you guys. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Oh, geez. See, I need to delete some of these things. Hide. Show. There we go. Okay. So there is the discount code that Erin has generously given for you guys tonight, which I truly appreciate because I never, I do these things because I love showcasing companies that maybe you guys have never heard of, companies I never heard of until I just go looking for them. And 9 times out of 10 I am buying my own stuff to do my reviews with, because I feel like it's important that you get an honest opinion and not just something that somebody just says, oh yeah, that's great, but it really isn't. Okay, let's see. Hi, Tara. It's always really weird for me to say Tara because I'm a Tara too. It's just weird to say the name out loud. But not only does she have the classes, workshops, and events, but she's got some really great products too. Like we got her brushes, and in a second, I'm going to flip that camera and show you guys the brushes. Let me go back here. So if you go click on shop, it tells you, it shows you everything that's in the shop. And we will go to, I'm just going to click right on the newest one, which is her spring release, which is Blooming Friendship. Now I got to play with this, especially this washi tape, and it's so funny because we're talking, Irene was just talking about washi tape. And I believe it was, which what was it, the tailgate that you use the washi tape? I could be wrong. But it was so smooth, and the dye to cut it out with, I mean, it was seamless. So there is the washi tape, and I love that little hummingbird, and I have it put away, and now I can't find it because, you know, things happen. So these are some cards from her creative team and Erin herself. But the wash, I mean, it's so pretty and so easy to use. Like that hummingbird, it just, I would buy it just for the hummingbird. So let's go back here. So then, you know, here is the die, which it's nice because it's one piece. So you're not running through, you know, 10 dies to cut it out. Yeah, I loved the washi. I mean, it was so smooth to lay out. I know some washi tapes, they kind of get a little like lumpy and a little bubbly. Washi is matte because it's supposed to be like, okay. But it was so smooth. Like sometimes, you know, you'll get your little air bubbles, but it was so easy to lay it out and to cut it out. I mean, it took me longer to cut it out than anything. And that's just because, you know, it's a die cutting machine. But it was really nice to use. So let's go. So that's the die. And then, okay, I'm not going to try this. It's that daisy cover plate because I'm going to butcher that. My brain just doesn't catch it. And, you know, I love a good cover plate. Can't wash it. Yeah, the one piece die is so nice because you just lay it right down there and you don't have to worry about it. Like, it's, thank you, Irene. Now, see, now I'm self conscious about it. It's like, I'm not going to attempt it. But look how gorgeous that cover plate is. And of course, you know, we all love a good shaker. And then, and then, of course, she's got the postage dies, which we all love the postage dies. I don't care what anybody says. We all love the postage dies. And I like the shape of these because you have like that bigger area here that some dies just don't have. Like some of them have like teeny tiny little areas, but I really like this big area here. So there's some of the, and those little bees, those little bugs just crack me up. So let's go back here. And then she also has the frame, which is nice because not everybody likes the postage look. So I got to think about this because this was back in May. I believe there was 5 classes. So I think we got 5 kits. We got a swag bag, which who doesn't love a swag bag? And it was filled with, let me turn this camera on real quick. Which one is it? This one. Add to stage. So this was one of the items, and I'm going to make me big real quick and take off the, let's do this. Oh, no, add to stage. Add to stage. Okay. Let's see. So this was one of the items in our grab bag, which it is freaking adorable. So we have all these pages, and what's nice about these pages is you have your little flap, and this is a big pocket, and then you have two smaller pockets. Like this would be really good for like ephemera or pictures, stamps, address labels. But you get all these pages, and then you get these zipper pouches. Like I love this because I can keep everything all in one place. So you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 zipper pouches and 5, right? 1, 2, 5 of the other pouches. And I've already messed this up because that's just how I roll. And then these are the brushes. And let me tell you, I love these little brushes. They're so soft, and I can get them in itty bitty little places. And it's nice because I keep these in my travel bag now. So that way, when I am going other places, I have brushes and stuff with me. Okay, I'm going to add these so that you guys can see what Erin has said. Yeah, like it was great. We really did not have to spend any extra money, except for me shopping. But, you know, we don't talk about that. On Saturday. And then, yeah, the hotel was great. I mean, everything was all there. Like we literally didn't have to leave if we didn't want to. So that was great. And then we got some stuff from, I believe, see, I put all my stuff away, and I knew I shouldn't have done that. Pink and Maine. So the card cafe was actually really cool. Like it's kind of like where you can exchange your cards. Like I made ATC cards for everybody. So you can exchange your cards, and it's like a make and take. So like Amanda had make and takes the whole time. But this was kind of something a little bit different because I didn't know what it was at first either. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I will just, I had to ask because, but it was really nice because you kind of got to mingle and go at your own pace and do a couple make and takes that, you didn't feel like pressure with. So it was really nice. And you got to just chit chat with everybody. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I believe Amanda had a different make and take for that day. But it was a lot of fun. Like her presenters were phenomenal. I have the paper. Let me see. I know that I do because me and this project have been going back and forth for a while now. Okay, so for like example, like this paper was for one of the classes. There we go. I put it up there for you, Erin. So you can explain that one way better than I can. But here are some of the paper that came from one of the classes, and I'm still working on it. But it is super cool. I'm going to try not to hit my cord on my phone. but it is all double-sided. And these sheets are 8.5 by 11 inches. So you can get a good many projects just out of these sheets alone. So here's that one. And then this one is super cute. I love, it almost reminds me of coffee, like the coffee stains. And this came in the kit, and it was, I mean, there's a lot of sheets in here. So here's the little circus tent, and then the other side is, it almost, I think we were talking about this, it looks like gel plate presses. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm hoping the glare is not too bad. But this paper was so much fun. Like I said, I'm still working on that project because, you know, life. Oh, I see. I did use a piece. Okay. I can't remember what I used the piece for. But it's just like, and it's nice quality paper. And then that one's the blue sky. But yeah, the backs of them remind me of gel prints. And that was one of the classes that Erin had, was a gel printing class. And let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of different techniques that maybe I'd never thought of, even using my gel print. Don't be sorry about your questions. That's why we do these, so that you guys can ask all the questions. Let me see if I can find. Is it right here? It might be right here. Oh, okay. Okay, I got an example. Do I? I'm just kidding. Well, all the kits come in these zippered pouches. Each kit has a different color, and then you have your instructions. So if you can't finish it like during that class, like you have all the instructions, all the step-by-steps to get you to be able to make the projects that we made in, you know, each one of those classes. And I have some gel presses that I wanted to, I think I'm actually going to frame it because I loved it so much on how it turned out. And I have a feeling, oh, is that it? Oh, look, I found my stuff. Here's another one of the cards. Here's one of the cards that we made in the class. So it's a shaker, but not only is it a shaker, you flip this guy over. This little foam star is a sticker, and you can open him up, and he's got the cutest little belly. So that was one of the projects that we made. I know I have them. I knew I have some stuff around here somewhere. I try not to put all my stuff away, but if I don't, then I start losing things. So that was one. Okay, let me find. I know that I had the gel presses close to me. Or maybe I don't. I don't, of course. Why would I have anything close to me? But anyways, the gel press class was a lot of fun. Like, it really pulled me outside of my box that I would typically do my presses, and it really yeah, I can't find. I don't want to keep everybody forever, but I'll make sure that I insert pictures and stuff. And I don't know if I put them on Instagram or not, but yeah, so this class was 3 cards. I mean, to make 3 cards in the class, and they're not, this was not hard to follow. So, and then all of your stuff in each kit came in its own because I try to leave some in so that I could show you guys. Okay, this was from the Spellbinders, which I do have that embossing folder around here. And it was nice because the products that we got were not just stuff sitting around that you guys have seen a million times before. I mean, we had the Pretty Pink Posh stuff before it came out, the Spellbinder stuff before it came out. So it was not just, you know, products just sitting around in the warehouse, which is great because not a lot of retreats and stuff do that. So I did find that to be really unique in Erin's retreat because, like I said, not a lot of companies do that anymore. So it was nice to be able to have some things that, you know, you would have to wait till they release to get. And then, so Catherine Fuller as well. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Erin can definitely explain the events much better than I can. I can only tell you about my experience. But yeah, everything was already die cut out for us. We didn't have, okay, here's the little houses from the Spellbinders. And like I said, we got this before it even released to the public, which was so nice. Let's see here. Oh, see, I used that envelope and this one. But you get so much for your money. I mean, to me, the experience alone is enough, but I know for other people, you know, they want to know the products and stuff that they're getting. Okay, so here is more of the house. Like, I mean, this was already die cut for us. Like, we did not have to die cut any of this. Like, to go and die cut that many sets is, you know, that's a lot of work. So to have all this stuff ready for us, like, that's, to me, I feel like that kind of goes above and beyond. Oh yeah, that's the houses. Okay. So yeah, that, I'll show you guys some more of the paper. I'm trying not to, I got my phone plugged in because, you know, why would the stuff not work? But yeah, so this was from those classes. And like I said, you got a lot of paper with this. And then you have some cut aparts. So you can make this into anything. And I'll have to share her Instagram with you guys so you guys can see the, yeah, it's, I was shocked because, you know, like I said, a lot of people don't do that anymore. So it's really nice to have those things before they were released. And of course we got embellishments. So like I said, if you've not looked into retreats, like, check them out because I had a blast. And I was, you know, I didn't know what to expect because I was by myself. And my husband will tell you, I kind of crawl into my own little my own little space just because I, you know, don't typically do a lot of things outside of me. Move that. Okay. Oh my gosh, of course. Like I said, I don't do these for, let's see, how do I phrase this correctly? I enjoy doing these to show other people what small businesses have to offer us instead of just the bigger box places. And I feel like if I don't show, like, not that I'm anybody super special, but I try to be completely honest with everybody. And I just enjoyed it. I really did. Okay, again, I'm not going to try to pronounce this because I'm going to butcher it. But there's another floral stamp set. And then, let's see. And this one's adorable. Like, It's just adorable. But yeah, please, if you guys have questions, ask away. That's what we're here for. My husband Irene would have rephrased that into something a little different, which is not, I'm sure he thinks I am crazy. But he drove me. He takes me to all my stuff, and then he'll be, of course, driving me to Kansas City, Kansas. So yeah, definitely please check out My Pretty Things. Erin is wonderful. I mean, she gave me a big old hug when I met her in person, and I just I really want to support the support smaller businesses. So here is that paper pack that I just showed you guys. I wonder. I'm going to scroll kind of fast because I'm looking for something. But I like this because not only can you use them for cards, but you can also use them. Okay, use them for scrapbook pages. Let me go back here. So here is like a little pocket. So you could do this for, junk journals, anything. So it's not just card making. Like there's a lot of other products as well. And I know I'm scrolling kind of fast, guys. I'm sorry. Trying to make sure that I cover everything. Okay, here is the ephemera. So you got all these ephemera pieces that goes, oh my gosh, along with that paper. The mini envelope die. Okay, I knew. I'm trying to get in the. Tell him if my hubby can do it, Kalinda. Your hubby can do it. The hubbies just need to unite and come together. Okay. So yeah, that's all. There's the ephemera that goes along with that paper. Let's see. I mean, I can just. And okay, so who do you guys think that I thought of immediately when I seen these? I'll give you a second. The second I seen these, I thought of Carrie Rhodes. And I sent them to her immediately. Right? But yeah, as soon as I seen them, I immediately sent them to Carrie because I seen a card and I knew I had to send them to her because I didn't think that she had anything like this in her gingerbread stash. Let's see, let me get back here to this. And then there was the girl. So you got a boy and a girl. And I'm telling you, like, how stinking adorable are these? So yeah, I did. I immediately sent them to Carrie the second that I seen them. So let's see. So of course, she's got cardstock. She's got the mini Catherine Puller ink pads, and of course the little ephemera binder. I love that little ephemera binder. And of course, she's got gift cards. But I mean, like, really go through the site and just check everything out, because even if you think you might not find something, I guarantee you'll find something that you want, because I can just keep going for days. But yeah, I really enjoy Oh yeah, the binder. I love the binder. Like I've been like, I can't put stuff in it yet because I know that the second I do, I'm gonna fill it up. Oh yeah, Carrie Rhodes. I'm telling you, she is like the gingerbread queen. It is crazy. That's why immediately I took a picture and sent it to her while we were in Nashville, in which she probably thought I was insane, but it did make me think of her. Right? Yeah. I would that's me. Like I stuff that sucker full. But it just, if you guys get a chance to, like, please go check out her website because they're great Indian restaurants. Yes. See? Food and liquor. Say it fast so YouTube doesn't ding me. But yeah, it was a really great experience, and I really enjoy doing these company spotlights because, like I said, I didn't know about it until I was like searching for craft retreats, and hers popped up, and it looked fun, and I said, okay, you know what, this is going to be my year of travel, and I signed up without thinking twice about it, and I'm so glad that I did because it really was a great time, and I got to learn a lot and meet a lot of people that I probably would have never met before. So Erin has also so graciously is going to give away a $20 gift card to her store, which is great. It's not a call, I swear. Everybody was so nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not throw up. I'm going to put up. Oh gosh, I'm going to put up the giveaway tool because I finally figured out how to use this. So I'm going to change my screen share. Share this tab instead. Okay, so there is the hashtag because I figured it out finally. I mean, mine's not as pretty as everybody else's is, but there is the hashtag to be entered for the gift card. I appreciate all of you being here and, you know, asking the questions and just really being a part of the live. It really means a lot, especially when I do these company spotlights. Erin also goes live, I believe, Thursdays, and hers is Central Time. So you guys always check out her live. She always does fantastic lives, um, and really goes in depth on the stuff that she's making. Normally, I would make something, but I knew that Irene also is going live tonight, Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That is when Erin goes live. And her lives are a lot of fun. Let me see how this is going here. Refresh it. Oh gosh, what did I just do? See? I think I just messed it up. I accidentally hit start collecting. Okay. Oh, okay. Whew. I didn't mess it up that bad. Okay, I didn't mess it up. Well, if you guys haven't already, I know most of you guys are subscribed, and just if you could just like the live because that helps me out a lot. It does, it kind of just pushes me a little bit to do a little bit more, and I really enjoy doing the lives. Is there anything else, Erin? Like, do you have anything coming up that you would like me to share about? Well, everybody's typing their hashtags. Oh my gosh, Erin. Listen, like I said, if I didn't enjoy what you shared, I wouldn't talk about it. That's just because I want to be honest about things. It drives me nuts when people just want to, you can just tell somebody's trying to sell to you. And I genuinely had a fantastic time meeting everybody. And I did have to buy a sweater because for some reason my little self got cold while I was there, and it's super cute. Okay, I'm gonna pop that up there so that everybody can see it. So it says just the virtual retreat is the next big one. The kit is exclusive, so none of the products will be available till 2027. Okay, let me go ahead. If everybody's got their entries in, I'm going to go ahead and draw. And then I'll just have you guys, if you guys just could contact me. I'll put my email in the, I don't know why I didn't. You can either contact me or, yeah, just do it that way. That way I can send it to Erin so she doesn't get a ton of emails about it. So let's put my email. Cards at Gmail. So yeah, just email me, or you can even DM me on Instagram or Facebook, or because this is also on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, she said we will have a release of non-kit stuff too. Probably releases in September. Okay. So just remember too, that code is good for 24 hours, and I will post that again. Actually, let me just put it in the chat now. That way you guys have it. So there's that code again. So let's go ahead and draw for our winner. Oh, okay. See, Jason, now you guys got to come. Angie won the gift certificate. Yay, Angie, congrats. Okay, she said you can apply the $20 gift card on the event, just not the discount code. All right, guys. Well, I'm not going to keep you too much longer here. I do want to say thank you guys for coming and, participating in the live. And I really do enjoy doing these company spotlights. I try to do them as much as I can. And I even try to do follow-ups because opinions change. This company, though, there's not going to be an opinion change because once you meet Erin, like I'm telling you, it's the type of crafty friend you want to have in your life. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, Erin, for your generosity and letting me do this because not all companies like this. So I appreciate you letting me do this for you guys. So until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I will see you guys next time.